fulfill his promise, the king was forced to marry off his beloved daughter to a wild man. Since the wild man lived deep in the remote mountains, the princess had no choice but to follow him through dense forests and climb steep cliffs. After a long and difficult journey, the wild man finally brought the princess back to his cave. However, the moment she stepped inside, she was stunned to see the ground covered in bones. As the princess froze in fear, the wild man roughly dragged her inside. When it was time to eat, the wild man casually tore off a chunk of raw meat and threw it to her. Soon, under the passage of time, the princess's appearance completely changed. Her body was filthy, and her clothes had become ragged and torn. Since the wild man went hunting during the day, she could relax a little, but at night, he would forcefully drag her into the room to carry out what felt like humanity's regression. One day, while the princess was home alone, she was shocked to see a woman appear on the opposite mountain. The princess hurriedly told her that she was being held captive there, and begged the woman to find a way to rescue her. Seeing the princess's pitiful state, the woman promised to return with help the next day. The following day, while the wild man was focused on cooking, the princess sneaked to the edge of the cliff. The woman appeared on time, bringing her family with her. A young man climbed over to the princess's side, and without hesitation, carried her on his back as he stepped onto a tightrope to lead her away. Just as they were about to reach safety, the wild man suddenly appeared. Seeing the princess about to escape, he quickly climbed onto the rope as well. But once the princess and the young man reached the other side, he immediately cut the rope, sending the wild man plummeting. Soon the princess, covered in dirt and grime, returned to the palace. When the king saw his daughter in such a wretched state, he instantly regretted his decision. To make amends for his mistake, the king immediately passed his throne to the princess. From that day on, the nobles of the royal court treated her with even greater reverence and respect.